Hi, everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Breath of Life Conversations. I'm Abigail.
I'm Jessie. And Amanda.
As I remembered after the fact of last episode that we just didn't do that until the end, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, we should do that, and we should do that more often. Anyway, welcome. And, before we actually jump in and get started, please remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share this with all the people that you love and want to annoy because we're special just like that. And so today, let's start off the way we always do, our emotional check-in. You were hella productive today.
I have been very productive.
I have jam.
Yeah, I made strawberry jam.
Yum.
I got up early, went to the strawberry farm, picked strawberries for not even a whole hour until it started raining. And I got 5 jars of jam, a large Ziploc bag in the freezer for smoothies. And I brought some for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like literally, I don't think you understand like how much I love strawberries. Like, to me, strawberries are like the only thing on the planet worth living for. That and potatoes.
Have you had real ones from a strawberry field
Yes.
before? Okay.
Yeah,
They're
like
different. They're so good.
Yes, they're
So good.
very different. And like wild strawberries are kind of like where it's at. But my grandfather had.
They're the little teeny tiny things.
They are, but they're so good though.
I went through and tried to get the big ones, the bigger ones. So
Yeah. It all goes back, story time. It all goes back to when I was a little youngin', knee high to a cricket. And my mom grew up on a farm. Like her parents like had a whole like ranch and like cattle ranch. But they also like had a huge ass, I don't know, it was probably a good like half an acre maybe of just garden in their front yard. And one of the things that they had was just strawberries. And they like would crush them up, mix them with sugar, and freeze them, and like give them. Oh my god, it's like the only thing in my life worth living for. No, I'm kidding. There's so much more in my life worth living for, but that's like kind of like the thing. So that like strawberries hold a very special place in my heart.
okay, well, I'm glad I could.
Yeah, thank you for
fill that little place for the day.
No, and I like realized like how much I hate weekends yesterday. So this is like a good pick me up of like being like, oh my god, I got jam.
Why do you hate weekends?
I hate weekends. Weekends suck ass.
So, emotional check-in. Go ahead, Abby.
I mean, actually, like in the grand scheme of things, like my weekend's actually going pretty well. I got to leave work early yesterday, which was nice. I got to sleep for 5 hours, and then I had my session today with a client, and that went also really well. It was like a little bit of like a harder one because she's having like relationship issues. And those are always tough for me, I feel like, because, I try not to tell people what to do because it's not my life. And yet they're seeking guidance. And sometimes the guidance around relationships is not cut and dry from the guides. So, it's a lot of trying to turn people back into themselves. And because I'm
Make
currently
decisions.
yeah. And because I feel like I'm kind of like going through something similar. Like it's like
What?
okay,
Life is
universe.
reflecting back to you.
Yeah, I know. Stupid. But
As it does.
as it does, yeah. So, but yeah, otherwise, I mean, I slept for my 5 hours, which is always good. If I can get my 5, then I'm always set. And yeah, and now I'm here, and then I'll go to work and not kill people.
Yay!
Save.
No murder.
I know. Yeah. It really just comes down to it is the last day of my weekend, and then I have almost not this week. I usually have a whole week off after my weekend, but 4th of July is my holiday, so I have to work on Friday and Saturday. But I have a full slate of clients that I'm like working with over the week. So I'm prepping.
So do a lot of people come in with burns over this weekend?
If they do, because of
Yeah.
fireworks, we
Yeah.
have to report them.
Really?
Like they're reportable to the state. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
So
right. Minnesota is weird about fireworks. I forgot about
well, it's actually kind of like a national thing. Like they get
Wisconsin.
I mean, they'll let you buy them and fire them. Like even Minnesota lets you buy them, but if you have an injury because of them, you do get reported.
Wow.
And that's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty much everywhere. Yeah,
How about you,
so
Jen?
it's fine.
Well, I just got done teaching a Reiki class, and it's always my favorite Reiki class to teach. So I'm in a great mood. This was fantastic.
Nice. Do you
Yeah.
feel more powerful now that you've like gotten your ignition right on, or does it just
from
feel the same?
the holy fire? Kind of just the same.
Feels the same.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm playing with that in a whole different
Yeah.
playground, so we'll see what comes out of it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Well, I like that. I like this journey for all of us because at least we're not like in a state. Because it was like raining and there's like fires and there's like the world
And it's almost 100 degrees now.
yeah.
So hot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And muggy, which I absolutely cannot stand. This is the small talk version part of this podcast. Right now, talking about the fucking weather.
It'll get deeper.
It'll get deeper, yeah. No. We'll talk about how the world is trying to like kill us all. It's fine. But I hate like breathing my air.
When
Like,
it's humid.
like yeah, like
Oh.
it feels like I'm drinking.
Well, your house is freezing, so it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
feels great in there.
Oh yeah. It's like you guys, I'm like a hot baby. Like I cannot do anything that's like warmer than
Maybe I was like, it's cold as shit.
What are you saying?
Because I normally love being cold. I don't know if it was because it was damn. I have no idea, but I was like, it is chilly in here, but it's fine.
It also probably doesn't help that I'm on the first floor, so like cold air sinks.
Yeah.
So like all of that cold air just stays. But yeah.
I'm a freeze baby, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I agree. Your house is cold.
most people, yeah. Most people, houses are like way too warm for me. So I like prefer to like be outside
What
or
year is that?
65.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm like 69, 70. I like it
Yeah.
cool.
That's
That's-
hot.
That's
That is
I'm
hot.
69, 70 as well.
Oh my God, you guys, it's so hot.
Be roasting while you're sleeping.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, no. 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 I like I like having the atmosphere cold and then like I get to have my blankets.
Yes, because then you can snuggle up.
It's so nice. Plus, you don't get hot if somebody happens to be like next to you, so you can just be like, yeah, no bubble.
I'm totally okay with that at 70.
You don't
like,
sweat?
No.
I'm hot right now. I'm sweating.
Yes, I'm don't
I'm like,
nothing touch me.
I have no idea what the thermostat is set at here.
85.
Yeah.
I can
Something
we can
like
change that.
Just kidding.
Something like that. But then again, that was like a problem in your like old store too. I was always kind of like temperature. I was in there by myself. I would turn it down.
That's okay.
But I guess like getting into things that will like actually like kill us. Though I know that we wanted to talk about food
Mm-hmm.
and like the state of it. I actually am kind of like sad that your cousin isn't here because I really would love to like
Have an
hear
expert on
her
the subject.
Yeah.
like thoughts and like how deep down the hole.
Well, she watches these podcasts, so I'm sure she'll be the commenter.
Oh, good.
You hear that,
Please.
Ash?
Yes.
This one's for
comment.
you.
Tell us where we went wrong. Because I'm of two minds about it. I'm very much the person that's like, yeah, you know what? Our planet has been polluted in so many different ways. Land, air, water. We've got problems, right? Microplastics and like all the things. And at the end of it, like at the base of it, I feel like it's always well, what's cheaper?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like we got rid of paper bags for plastic bags because it was cheaper to make the plastic bags, but nobody ever really considered or didn't care about the fact that if you make plastic bags and don't make them durable enough to reuse consistently, then you're just going to have a bunch of plastic bags that can go nowhere except for into our oceans and whatever, and into our bodies and into our animals. And so I mean, I do think that we've got problems, don't get me wrong, but I also very much am like, but we've got to be careful. We've also got to be cognizant of the fact that like not everything is out to get us.
No.
I feel like in this way, I kind of am like, the way that you talk about AI is very similar to how
You feel
I
like food.
feel about, about like,
Well, and it seems like it's
anything
going in
else,
the
really.
right direction. They're getting rid of the dyes and the obvious carcinogens out of our food, so at least it matches the rest of the world. Because
See, this
I'm
is like
hoping.
my thing. Like, people say that. People say, like, they're getting rid of it in America because the rest of the world says no to it. But the thing is, people don't know that the rest of the world uses dyes too.
Absolutely. Probably just different ones, though.
No, the exact same ones. The exact same ones, just under a different name. Yeah. So, like, Red 40 in America is just like another name in the rest of the world. So if you look at a box of Fruit Loops sold in Italy, for example, you're going to see the name of the dye for Red 40, but it's going to be the internationally accepted name.
Interesting.
Yeah. So these things aren't actually like banned in every other place in the world, particularly in most of Europe, which is I think where we usually like focus our attention. We're like, but Europe doesn't use it. But the thing
Or
is
Canada.
like, right, exactly. Canada, same deal. Canada just uses the like internationally recognized names for these dyes. Like, I think one of them for like the blue dye is like Araceli blue. Don't quote me on that, y'all, but like go look it up. Like, I mean, I just saw a video from a like nutritionist say on Instagram, and I went and like looked it up after she like had little like inserts on it showing the ingredients on a Monster sold in Italy and ingredient label of a cereal sold in Canada and compared it to our ingredient labels here in the US. And the only difference is the fact that the name of the dyes were different. That was it. So the product is actually the same.
Everyone should be paying attention because you're being poisoned.
Whenever a video starts like this, you can be sure that you're about to hear a bunch of pseudoscientific fear-mongering BS, like what we're about to hear.
They've changed the names to other names like tartrazine and sunset yellow and brilliant blue. So they're not even getting rid of the ingredients. They're changing the name.
I'm never really sure who they is, but those are not new names. Those are just the common internationally known names for those chemicals. Is that why you guys think that these dyes are banned in other countries? You don't know that they have different names for the same dye? This is the scientific agency in the EU. See how they're assessing the safety of Allura Red? That's just what we call Red 40 here. It's the same dye.
Prove that they've been poisoning you, right? Here's the claim.
He's going to prove it with his AI output. Ugh.
Because Kellogg's, actually, this is just one example, and I have more for you. Kellogg's has been marketing Fruit Loops with entirely different color systems on either side of the US-Canada border. US version uses 4 petroleum-derived synthetic dyes. That sounds like motor oil to me.
Well, that's probably because you don't have a science background, I imagine. There's no petroleum or motor oil in synthetic food dyes. You need carbon to make organic molecules, and petroleum is rich in hydrocarbons, which can be used as starting material and chemically transformed into a completely new purified compound. A basic chemistry class would help with this confusion.
So let me get this straight. The company was told you have to make sure it's legal and safe for Canada and Italy because all your American ingredients will get banned and it's actually illegal and you'll go to jail in Italy if you do it. And they were like, okay, we don't want to break any laws. And then with the U.S., they're like, you're going to make it the same way for the U.S., right? And they're like, wait, I have a choice? Then fuck no. We're going to continue to make it poisonous there.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, he didn't get it straight. The 5 main synthetic food dyes used here in the US, Red 40, Blue 1, Blue 2, Yellow 5, and Yellow 6, have all been deemed safe and approved for use in Canada. You can absolutely buy products with synthetic food dyes there. Here's some Sour Patch Kids sold in Canada with Yellow 6, Red 40, Blue 1, and Yellow 5. They're just labeled with the internationally recognized chemical name. And they're all approved for use in Italy too. You can go to the EFSA website and see that they've all been deemed safe and are approved for use there. Here's a Monster energy drink sold at a grocery store in Italy that contains E102 and E129, or what we call Yellow 5 and Red 40. So your proof, which was coming from an AI-generated summary referencing a WordPress blog, isn't accurate. Just because a cereal uses different color additives in one country versus another doesn't mean that it's because of safety. It's often because of regional consumer preferences. Food corporations make products that people will buy, so they change their formulation based on what sells better in different regions of the world. That's not proof of poison. If anything, your video is evidence that an AI summary of a WordPress blog is not a sufficient knowledge base to then try and teach people about it on social media.
So we're collectively being poisoned, y'all.
And grow your own food.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm growing. Food,
Yes.
a lot of food. But like, think about it. You have to buy dirt. You have to buy this and that and this. And if everything goes to shit, I'll have, 20 tomatoes and 4 squashes and 8 cucumbers. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it costs a
The
lot of
return
money
on
to not
investment.
and wait. You wait and wait and wait and wait, spend months. Since I started my growing journey in May, I put them in seeds and they were like little baby things growing, and now they're big and beautiful. But it's not like I could eat for more than a week or two if I really stretched it out. So
Absolutely.
it's, I don't know. It's like a not win-win. What's that called? Like a
win-lose.
win-lose. It's a win-lose.
or a zero-sum game, is that what you
Yeah, it's not like the answer to everything either. Plus, it's in the skies. They're
Oh,
it's
100%.
chemicaling our skies.
Like-
The rains and
Yeah.
Yeah.
goes
like-
on the food, and you're eating it anyway. So it's not like buying organic or growing your own isn't actually saving anything.
That's true.
Not you, not money,
Yeah.
not anything.
in Mexico, you have to eat everything right away because there's no preservatives. And I feel like that's probably better for you, but you can't breathe because the smog is so strong down there. So I guess they're just getting poisoned in a different fashion.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a hard topic. I think ultimately it's kind of going back to sort of what we were talking about on our own about like the divisive conversations, right? Of like, where do you draw the line? And I think ultimately that is the biggest thing. Like you have to choose for yourself. That's why I tell people, and especially like at the hospital, I'm like, take what works, leave what doesn't, but be informed. Like, just be informed. I don't actually care if you believe that, red 40 is a carcinogen or not. I actually don't care if you feel like you should be able to eat or not eat certain things. Don't care, actually. Don't care. I could actually care less. Like, no, let me rephrase that. I couldn't care less. There is literally like whale poop, and then there's me caring about what the fuck you eat. Okay?
Right.
Like, what I do care about, though, is that people stop sitting and act as if, like, their, like, holy righteous opinion is going to, like, change fucking anything. I am well aware, y'all, that, like, me having a podcast does not make any of you do shit. Not a single thing. But it's mine, and this is, like, where I get to, like, voice that, right? But I don't do it because I feel like it's gonna change anything. I hope maybe one day our opinions will change the world. That would be dope as fuck. But like, I also am a realist. Like, y'all are gonna do what the fuck you want. And that's good. That's the way that it like should be, and as long as you're not hurting people, I really couldn't care.
Absolutely. Plus, like, any diet will tell you not to eat the thing that the next diet is telling you to eat. And there's no, if you're eating by your blood, I shouldn't eat blueberries. I'm like, screw that. I love blueberries. And how could that ever be a bad food? Sorry. Anyways, opinions.
I'm not supposed to eat broccoli. That's what Mike said.
That's
It doesn't
dumb.
digest well, but
I
Do
just
Do you feel okay when you eat it?
I try not to because I think it stinks like farts.
Well, then that's a good reason not to eat it.
I like
I've
broccoli.
actually never looked up what my quote unquote blood type is not.
And that is
supposed to be.
good. You shouldn't.
Like,
Don't bother. It is a waste of time.
I've actually never understood that. Like, I know that there's like a whole book, and there are people who like kind of swear by this, but
Rachel's mom does it.
But I'm like, I've never understood, and maybe that's because I actually understand science.
Yeah, because you're a nurse.
Like,
As you can see, she's at work after this, everybody. She's wearing her little
my scrubs. Yeah.
I don't want no scrub.
Rub is the kind of guy get no love from me. Yeah. That's gonna be a whole like thing for like every episode. We just like have to sing something terribly, by the way, as you could like just hear. Not a singer. I do understand people's fear.
Oh,
You
for
know,
sure.
I understand their frustration and feel it often myself. You know, I would love the idea of being able to like grow my own food. But like you said, there's unless you've got thousands of
yeah.
acres.
And it's super time consuming and
Yes.
And if you don't have a love for it, it just becomes work.
Yeah.
I feel like every day I'm like, oh, you guys want to see my garden? And everybody's like, sure. Sure do.
Have you ever thought about like making like building a greenhouse so that you could grow?
But I'm not going to stay in my house forever. It's just like a temporary, you know.
Why your house is so
We're gonna
nice.
change that.
Well, my aunt is planning to sell the house. So
Yeah, no, I say we change that.
We'll see.
We
what
could.
kind of witchy woo ways
I mean,
we can.
I mean, I was just thinking we kidnap her and put her into the dungeon, but that's. I mean,
No,
I
she's
talked
tight.
to your grandpa the
I mean,
other
I'm
day.
sure she is.
He
on
wants
board.
you to keep it. So
Do you think that people need to just try to find the happy medium of things? This is usually where I land.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, if people aren't pushing back against that kind of stuff, then it just continues to get worse because nobody says shit. So they're just like, oh, the people are putting up with it, so let's not change anything.
Exactly. Let's put more chemicals in because we can replace real ingredients
For
with
fillers,
real
you know.
ingredients.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper and we can mass produce more and people will buy more.
But there is tons of conspiracies about it, like the McDonald's food. Like, is it like...
I mean, I truly think that that's actually like a thing, though. I mean, I've watched as like, you know, I found a hamburger from McDonald's that's sitting in a bag. in
Yeah,
somebody's
that's a
car,
science
and they're
experiment.
like,
Right, but no, but they're saying like their meat isn't real meat. It's like fake meat, or it's like grown meat.
IKEA had
Or-
horse meat. That
Or
was a
they're
real
like putting
thing that got-
humans into the McDonald's meat, and
I don't know about humans. That seems
no, they
a
did
little
like a
far-
test, and apparently there was like a percentage. I did not fact check this. This is just something that I heard or read.
no, but I mean, I would say like just the same way that if you like test a variety of different surfaces, you know, like if we were to like test the counter or the doorknob or the toilet, well, maybe not the toilet seat because obviously you poop in there, but like the walls, like you'd find some like amount of
gross.
DNA.
yeah, like feces everywhere, right? So it's like I guess my question for that is like it's probably not totally inaccurate, but the question is like in what form, right? Like humans shed, right? We shed our hair, we shed our skin, and that's human DNA. And if we test something, if we test something like say meat, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me that there would be some level of human DNA that we would maybe find in it because, you know, what if a person, you know, accidentally like cut themselves or whatever.
I hope they're not bleeding on my meat.
Hopefully they're not, you know, but I mean like shit happens, right? Like, I mean, have you ever cut yourself with like scissors at work?
All the time. You
Right.
see my hands?
So-
They're like gnarly.
So they're actually not that bad.
You don't see all these scars?
I mean, I see them, but I mean they're not like you don't have like Jabba the Hutt hands or anything.
I think I have boy hands.
Gross.
Look at these things.
She's like, look.
Right, I have like short little boy fingers.
No, you don't. You know, I mean they're short, but they're not boy finger.
No, I don't think you have boy fingers.
But yeah, I mean, I think that that's kind of the thing. Like people hear something like, "There's human in our meat," and all of a sudden you're like,
I didn't eat McDonald's for like a year during COVID because I was like, I heard they're putting meat in
meat in the meat,
human meat in the meat. Like, oh, gross.
Like
I don't
because,
eat McDonald's because I don't eat McDonald's. But
because like I guess I think my thing is like, have you guys seen the movie Snowpiercer?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's like long story short, it's this. So the world has like frozen over, and there's one train that can't stop moving because otherwise everything will freeze. Like it'll freeze, right? So it has to like keep going on this like endless like loop or whatever. But there's different like cast segments of the of the train. So at the very like back of the train, there's all of the like really super poor people. And at the front of the train, there's all of the really super rich people, and then kind of like stratifies as you go like back. But then also within the train are like the like mechanics parts and the different jobs and stuff. And at some point, the main character ends up finding out that the food that the poor people are eating is basically just recycled poor people.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Gross.
like wow, whoever is like, growing or like doing whatever the food for the rich people, that's not what everyone else is
Right,
getting.
right. Well,
And-
sounds about right. Sounds pretty up
Right?
the bar.
Yeah. So I mean it's like on some level there is a small part of me that wants to like dive into that conspiracy theory. But I guess I'm
I feel like most conspiracies aren't really even conspiracies anymore.
right.
Everything. The aliens that did not come pick up the people in.
Can we just talk about how sad I am about that? I was waiting.
I was so seriously. I like woke up and I was like, okay, let's Google what time all the games start today. And I was like trying to like figure it out, like when could this shit happen? It didn't happen. I wonder if she's embarrassed.
I that was my question. I was like,
Did she do any follow-up videos?
I haven't
Or she
seen it.
didn't.
She's probably like
I
in
don't
hiding,
know.
like, oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Well, and like I really should have gone and looked and seen which predictions had she made that ended
Because
up
they did
coming
say
true.
that there was a bunch of them.
Oh, it was like
Oh, they were. I was gonna say,
They were,
I
like,
sent you a
reaction.
video of her being emotional, saying like, I have to tell people about this
Yes.
because
but I wanted to know which ones because the ones that you sent were like kind of like reaction videos where
Yeah.
like people were talking about her prediction
right.
and
They all mentioned that a bunch of them had come true.
right, and I was like, which ones though?
Yes.
Like, did she prophesy that like there was going to be a rainbow after a storm, or did she like
Just holy shit.
Like, yeah, exactly. Or did she like prophesize like the U.S. president coming in and like kidnapping the Venezuelan president?
Right.
Like, what kind of things
Well, it wasn't
did
on
she
The
actually?
Simpsons, though. We probably shouldn't have taken it that serious.
Well, and see, that is another thing. Like,
Another conspiracy.
like, how much do we think that show actually like? Do you think that they must have like a psychic or something?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
they
I
do.
do.
I think they do. I think one
I
of their
think,
animators or something or writers must be like a psychic.
Some of the writers are like Masons and things too. So
Interesting.
Very interesting.
they're,
Conspiracies
they're-
aren't conspiracies. They're just shit that
they're plugged
waiting
in.
to be told the
They're
truth.
plugged in, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whether they're the Illuminati or the Masons or some other like weird secret sect society or whatever, at this point, there's so much that has come out that nothing truly surprises me anymore. I had a patient last night came in. He had like gotten his foot sucked into like a lawnmower or something, and like one of the like things like just like sliced the bottom of his foot. And so he like walks in with his crock that's like all shredded and bleeding everywhere. And he's like, oh, like one of my family members is a doctor. Okay, anytime I hear that, number one, I'm like, fuck off. Like I don't want to hear it. Like the doctor of what is really like my question, truly, honestly. But like whatever.
philosophy.
You're right. Yeah. I mean,
Dr. Pepper?
yeah. Yeah. And so like I take off his shoe and his like friend is sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, it's so bad." And I was like, I've seen worse. Like at this point, like I've seen worse. Nothing surprises me. So like when I hear about these really crazy thoughts and conspiracies or not conspiracies or theories or whatever, I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay. I'm also enough of a scientist too that I'm like, science is meant to change. Like as we gain more information, it's okay with me that things change over time. It actually doesn't bother me. I expect it and I want that to happen. I want us to say, well, this is what our observations have shown. And after we've conducted this experiment a number of times, these are the results that we got. We can call those results proof if we want to. Most scientists won't call it proof of anything. It'll just say this is evidence-based observation. And when something changes and we do the experiment again and we learn something new in the math or whatever, then the evidence changes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think people get so hung up on They want truth. They want absolute truth. And the thing is, like, nothing in this world is absolute. I mean, somebody I'm sure will figure out something about gravity, and all of a sudden our entire understanding of gravity will change. So what we think of as an absolute truth around gravity, that it holds you down, is not actually the thing. And if we think about like other planets, every planet has gravity, but that gravity is like different on every planet. So like your ability to stay grounded is different because the understanding of gravity on that planet is different. So I don't know. People, I think, just need to chill.
Chill, people.
Chill, people.
Get more sex in your life
That's very helpful.
because then you'll chill. Make sure it's good sex. It can't just be like any sex. People are dirty. Make sure that you wrap that sucker up.
Also, men suck.
That's it. Oh God, we love men. Oh, I am really like still very disappointed though. I really was waiting for 700 people to just float into the sky.
Maybe it'll happen next year. Maybe it was just like maybe she had her time cut change.
You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. She just
We'll just
had.
keep waiting.
Yeah. And
But what are the odds that those two teams are going to be?
well, I don't think she prophesied which team, did she?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
what?
the Brazilian game or the whatever. Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
it did have to do with
always
Brazil.
wins, so I
It
guess
was.
that's
It did have to do with Brazil. So
Interesting. Yeah.
because
I mean,
it was their team and she was like saving them or something.
Mhm.
oh, is that what it was?
Mhm.
She wanted to like save her own people, not the rest of the world.
Or maybe because she put it out there, it didn't happen.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe she's just in a different timeline.
That could also be. Maybe she fought them in her like in another dimension,
Mhm.
and this happened in another dimension.
Maybe.
All possibilities.
I would be willing to bet that this is just an alternate reality that she was prophesying, and this really did happen somewhere. And maybe she was strong enough to stop it. I really hope she was. Or actually, if we're no, I don't hope she stopped it. I hope because I think that the planets are dumb. So unless Earth 3033 that she was fighting this on has like really nice humans on it, I really hope that they got taken. Because then they can come and save us. In this Earth, in Earth 1. I'm really excited for like Spider-Man. And just like,
Multiverse.
the multiverse. If there's anything that I like thoroughly enjoy is when life imitates art, and the multiverse is like a thing. But then again, should probably get out more.
Have you ever had like a dream where you were in a different, I mean, like woke up and remembered, like, oh, that felt like a dream, but it wasn't. I know it wasn't a dream. That was real somewhere else. Have that ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You?
Mhm.
Me
Like
too.
constantly, yeah, yeah. I'm constantly, I feel like dreaming about past lives
Okay.
or like other dimensions.
I don't really have dreams. I haven't in many years, but or
You
the one
have. You like
that I don't really.
started.
Well,
You
a
started.
little bit, but none that I'm like, oh, this. Like I have dreams that I can remember from being a child or a teenager. Like I have whole dreams that I remember from that long ago, but like I can't really even like when I was like, oh, you guys, I think I had a dream last night. I couldn't tell you what it was about. There,
That's me usually though. Like to be honest, I know that I dream, and I know I dream probably nightly, but like I also don't remember often everything about them.
I don't remember anything. I want to remember.
You have to start journaling.
I feel like I've tried that though. I feel
Yeah,
like
it
I've
just-
tried the
it just-
dream journal.
Right?
and-
It just doesn't.
yeah.
Like right when you wake up, when it's still fresh.
I mean,
But
if you
they're
wake
not
up
even
now,
that.
yeah, I never wake up remembering. So like
Yeah,
you would-
no.
yeah.
Mm.
Dreams are like good to have though. I feel like they're
I
ways
remember
to
a
like
lot,
process through.
but I also sleep a lot later than either of you two.
It's
I
true.
like
You get a
wake up
lot of
exhausted
sleep.
I
every
think
day.
that the reason I remember them is because I wake up at like 5:30 when people are getting up, and then I go back to sleep. And
Mm,
it's that time in between
Mhm.
that I'll remember everything that happened.
dreams. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I never get more than 5 hours of sleep. So like
Yeah, you're just
typically, like I shouldn't say I never do. I do. I sometimes I do. It's just not often. Like I would say probably like 2 days out of 7, I probably get more hours of sleep than 5 or 6. 6 is like really the max me pushing it. Feels like. But yeah, usually I'm getting about 4 or 5. I know, I'm up a lot, guys. Sometimes I feel like I don't do enough in 20 hours.
Only when you compare yourself to Amanda.
Only Amanda today. Amanda
I
today was
no.
like hella fucking productive.
Yes, and I like didn't even list all the things that I even took a bath and shaved. I haven't shaved my legs since May, and I shaved my legs today.
Huh? Oh my god! Are they all like nice and smooth?
Yeah.
They are!
And I made homemade lotion not that long ago, so I used my own lotion, and it's like extra moisturizing.
Love lotion.
I'll bring you some.
Yes, we'll swap. We'll have to like. I have foot butter, like foot buttercream that we make.
Yeah.
We'll swap.
There's still some right here. You can feel it.
Ooh, yeah,
right?
Yes.
Moist.
Gosh, really, I feel like I think get out more, but like also when we get out, we go with each other. So it's like
We don't have anything to like update
this
each
is
other on.
us all the fucking time. Like I don't think that we could like go out and make this not a thing. You guys, it's almost the end of June.
That's
I
crazy.
can't honestly believe it.
Where did it go?
What the fuck?
Like
Like,
so fast.
what are our like big plans for July? It's like the
Is this
dead
what your
of
vacation is?
no, August.
Oh, okay. July. I have my class reunion. You're closing July?
July, not the whole July. The 3rd and the 4th though,
Oh.
and that's like more days off in a row than I've had in years.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the holiday.
I did the sway test. Said I wasn't gonna miss anything.
Okay. Okay.
I'm doing wedding hair in the middle of July, and at the end of July, I have my class reunion.
Are you excited for that?
I don't know. I mean, I genuinely
What is it?
don't-
Is it your 20th or what is it?
my 30-year class reunion.
Yeah. So when was the last? Did you go
I've never
for
gone.
your?
Well, I went to the very.
Never?
I went
Did
to
you
the
go to your
very.
10?
I know. I went to the very first one at 5-year, and it was like
Your high school had one for 5 years.
Yeah, mine did
honestly.
too.
That's why I said.
That's
And then
fucking
at that
weird.
that day, I was like, I'm never coming to this again. Everybody was like wearing pajama pants, and
Ew.
half the people still lived in where they. You know what I mean? I just was like, oh, I just didn't feel like anything changed. So I was like, I'm not. I know I'm not going to go.
Is Michael going with you?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I just got a thing and it was like $50 per person. So like then I'd have to pay for him to go too. And he doesn't know
That is
anybody.
obscene.
And
Like,
I
that's not
don't
the
even know
point.
anybody anymore. Like I feel like I know myself. I'm like, I'm gonna be flitting around, like chatting it up. Yeah. And then he doesn't know anybody and he's just sitting there bored.
Yeah.
So I probably a little piece of me hopes that he doesn't want to go, but like when I brought it up, he's like, "Oh yeah, when are we doing this?" Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Okay, so he wants to go. So if he wants to go, he can come." I can't imagine that he would have much fun there.
I mean,
Yeah, no, he's a social creature. He'd be fine.
yeah.
Right, but it's Elk River. I had 0 people of color in my class. Maybe like an Asian here or two. I think there might have been one adopted. No black people in my class at all. I just don't think he'd have fun.
I mean, it's really like his job. If he's gonna go, you have to tell him he has a job to do. Like, it's not supposed to just be him, like, sitting there waiting for people to entertain him.
You're my arm cat.
Yes! He is supposed to be, like, talking your shit up. To being like, his job is very specific. He's supposed to go and he's supposed to be like, look at how fabulous my lady be. Look at, she is doing some spectacular shit, y'all. She's famous on a podcast. She is like doing all of the things. Like, she is like killing it in the hair game. She's revolutionizing hair. Like, this is his job. He needs to know this. Like,
Okay.
he's not just supposed to sit there. He's
Although
also
my
supposed to,
store
like-
is in the top 20 in the whole nation, just in case if anybody needs a haircut.
Yeah. No, but like seriously, like he needs to be like saying that and also being like your little gopher. Like, honey, what can I get you?
That's a good idea.
More stuff. Like
Yeah.
that way you can sit there and you can continue to like look
Once-
fabulous.
Once I was at our Starbucks, or not Starbucks, our Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
And I was getting a book, and I saw somebody that I recognized from high school, and I swear I was like, I jumped, I like hid down, I like hid behind a shelf, and I was like peeking around, like, oh God, I don't want them to see me.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
Duh.
I hide. I hid. Yep.
You should not hide. See, this is a problem. Like we don't want to talk to people.
I
So
still talk to,
antisocial.
like, all the people I know in high school that I like, I still talk to. I'll check in like
Really? I don't.
annually, buy it like maybe every other year.
I
And I'll
like knowing
just,
people on
it's
Facebook.
just like, oh, I
In
call
fact,
them up. I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you?
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Like, there's
I know.
people that I
Like,
wasn't even
if
really
they have
friends with in high
kids
school
and,
that
like, all the stuff.
I will see on Facebook, and I'm like, I feel like that's just kind of how you stay in contact nowadays.
Oh,
Instagram,
on
Facebook.
on
friends
Facebook
are
is
real friends.
on Facebook is literally the only place, and I go through like probably yearly, and will like delete people that I don't talk to, like I haven't talked to, or that haven't like commented or anything. I hardly ever use Facebook anymore.
funny.
I'm more of an Instagram girl myself, but like I go through and inevitably, after I get rid of like 100 people, all of these motherfuckers come back being like, hey, don't you know me? Like friend request, friend. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I guess I'll re-add you. I'm going to just take you off later.
That means they
I'm
were
not
watching you.
interested.
Just because they didn't
Yeah.
comment doesn't mean they weren't watching. So
Yeah, that's probably true. I am fabulous.
You
so,
are fabulous.
you are. It's a true story.
I know. When I notice I haven't talked to someone, I'll get nostalgic and I'll call them. I'll be like, "Oh, what's up? Well, how are you?" Like,
Oh, well, you're way
are a
better.
unicorn.
That's
I
crazy.
actually don't care.
these are only for the people I do care. Like,
That's
it's not like everybody.
Hey, Josie.
There's plenty of people that I don't do that for, but
You'll get sick if you eat those.
That's getting strawberries, I think.
I think they can, but
They can.
I'm sure she'd love them, and she'd get tummy ache. Tummy ache. She's like, we got a little visitor,
yeah.
a little puppy visitor.
She's on
Who?
the chair.
No, that's all right.
Oh, there she is.
Well, there you are. There you are.
She wants to be on the podcast.
You want to be on the podcast? You got to come where I can grab you. Look, come here.
There she is.
Come here. We'll show you to the world. Oh, sorry, honey. Look.
This is
Yes.
Josie. She works at the shop.
Josie, our shop dog.
If you come to
You
Plymouth
smell like
by
rain.
Christmas, you'll
Rain
maybe get
dog.
deeper.
Yes, you can't lick my face because I have a thing about dogs licking faces. It's gross. But because they lick their own butts and they eat poop. So,
Mhm.
Only some of them.
no,
No, every
all
dog.
of them.
That's how they just all lick their butt.
Yes. It's not that's not
Although my dog,
cats too.
I think my dog's too fat. He can't reach his own butt. He likes to sit and then he drags himself
Yeah,
to clean his butt.
my little one does that. My bigger one,
He drank. Oh, he drank.
all the girl.
Drags his ass across the floor. I'm not kidding. We've even had to like shampoo because he's left like skid marks.
Oh God.
Dog skid marks.
Mine is only like the 5-pounder, and she looks like a wind-up toy when she does it. So it's like this
I
horrible.
crack up, but at the same time, I'm like, I
Like,
sit there,
it's so-
stop it.
It's so cute, but you're so gross at the same time. It's just.
I'm pretty sure there's some dog owner that's listening being like, you should just give your animals a bath, y'all. Like
Every day, not like humans though.
But
I've just bathed my dogs. They're clean and smell good right now. Just a second.
for the next 3 seconds, and then they'll smell like dog again. I wish that I could get a dog, but I am that person that wants to have like all of like the mean dogs, that people think are mean. Like I want a whole host of Dobermans, Rottweilers, and
Dobermans.
pit bulls.
I love Rottweilers too.
I have a pit bull,
Rottweilers
but
are
he
super
does.
sweet.
Everybody's scared.
I
Everybody's
love
terrified.
him.
And mine
Yeah.
was a
He's
sweetheart.
so sweet. He's
Yeah.
so sweet. Such a
And he's
little
got a lazy eye, so one kind of looks this way and one looks
Yeah.
forward, and like I got my good eye on you, like
Yeah.
that.
Yes. He's so cute though, and he's like the good colored
Mhm.
one,
Yeah. Black and white
It's just
handles are like
so
millers.
terrible coming out of my mouth, but it's true.
Mhm.
He is, and he honestly, you know how they say like your animals pick you. Like we went to the Humane Society, and he knew that Michael was in charge of our family because me and Amaya tried to pet him, and he was like could give a shit of us, but he like knew he was like huh. Like he like, and Michael tried to walk away and he barked at him, and then Michael turned around and he was like,
He was like, hello.
and he was like, this one likes me, and we were like, no, we want a puppy. What are you doing? He's like,
basically a
oh,
pick me girl.
right. You thirsty little bitch. You're not coming home with me.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. But yeah, I don't, it's $300 in my apartment to like
haven't, like, you have to, like, they have to pay their own rent.
Yeah, I mean, just once. It's like a one-time thing, but like it's expensive,
And they're so
that's
busy. You wouldn't even be
that's
able to
true.
love them the way they need to be loved.
That is true. I need more space. Like I need actually like a backyard that I can like leave them out and like build them a little home for themselves,
Mhm.
and then I could do it. Because I need somebody to go for runs with me. Can you guys start running, please?
I was literally thinking on the way here, I saw somebody running it, and I was like, the fuck? It's so hot.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it on days like today. Today's like today. It's
I
not
hate
good.
running. I hate when things jiggle around, and I'm like,
I know.
oh.
You need to get
That's
a
just as
like bra that holds you.
I'm
while
actually
you
not
run.
wearing a bra at all right now, but I usually go.
I am not cutting that out.
I don't care. Anybody can know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. They like to be free.
yeah. I'm wearing one today, but there was twice this week I didn't either. So I get you.
I feel like the hospital would fire me
Frown
if
upon
I
it.
didn't
They'd be like,
contain the girls. You know, they've got to be contained.
Years ago, we had this girl that worked at the salon who never wanted to wear a bra to work, so we like all chipped in and like bought her a bra. So she would wear it.
That's hilarious.
When we talked to her, she was like, "Oh, I just can't afford them. They're very expensive." So we like bought her a bra.
Mm.
She ended up quitting. Like, I don't know if she was offended or what, but like, free the titties isn't a thing when you're like washing people's hair and
they're in somebody's face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
There are certain professions where you need to have them somewhat contained. Like,
I cut this guy's hair. His name's Dave. He may watch this someday, so I'll just even say it out loud. I've been cutting Dave's hair. He was my first haircut. He like started me at beauty school. He still follows me to this day, 23 years later. Anyways, Dave is in the army, high up somewhere. And he had left to go to some war, Iraq or Iran or wherever he's went somewhere to war, and his wife came in for a haircut, and she said that he called her and he said that he can't wait to come home and get a haircut from Amanda, because he loves it when I wash his hair and my right boob grazes his cheek. That's color.
oh my God. The comfortability that people feel to like tell their spouses things is
She
like
didn't care at all.
amazing.
She thought it was hilarious.
I love that. I also love that she was like, I must go and get a haircut just so I could
Tell Amanda, yeah.
Also,
so
can
fun.
you wash my hair so I can like experience this
Just
grace?
cruise.
That is so funny. My goodness. I love it. Love it so much.
Well,
Yeah.
by the
This
side.
Yeah, this has been an interesting episode, I feel like, overall.
Not stay on topic at all.
I mean, we did, but there was a lot of side quests.
There was a lot
Sorry,
of-
it's me.
No, you are not the villain. Like, no. This is actually I feel like the most laid back y'all have been. What do you guys think? You guys need to like be commenting more and like saying
But don't say bad things about me.
she can't handle it. Her little Gemini heart cannot handle it. Only love towards Amanda.
Yeah.
Although, if they do start like hating on you, know that it's like them just like going with the mob. So it's most of
just
them love
jelly.
you.
Okay.
No, like it's like I think it's like a thing. Like I think we talked about this.
Your
About, like,
mob mentality.
yeah, like yeah. So like I think
I think-
it'll just be that.
We'll go with that.
They know not to pick on me because I will find you. I'm kidding.
Even if she doesn't find you mentally, she won't find you.
No, I actually don't care. Any and all press is a good press. So please hate on me. You know what? I've been wanting to be canceled for a really long time.
How was that?
I don't know.
Like, what could you possibly
You realize I try. Like, how offensive can I get? Like, within reason, only because I'm like, I look like this. So, like, there's only so much I can say. But,
You're
I've
super
just
cute.
been, like,
So it's like
really-
getting out of tickets.
I've never gotten out of a ticket.
You've never gotten out of a ticket?
No.
There's
That's what I'm
extra tickets
saying.
that I have to pay.
Too bad those 700 didn't go flying off. May not have had to pay it. Well, anything else that we want to like chit chat about?
I can chit-chat all day, but
What's our final five?
I
Well, it was the alien thing.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
We
but
kind of moved that up in the segments.
yeah.
We did. I think, ooh, something maybe for next time. Um, uh, the whole idea of us just needing to be more personable. This is a note for me. This is for posterity. I'm saying this for future Abby. Have you become more personable? Have people stopped looking at you and despising you, Abigail? Because, you may want to work on that. That's why I can't get on tickets.
It hurts me when people don't like me, so I don't know what that feels
See,
like.
I,
Like if somebody
that's
doesn't
the-
like me, I'm like, wait, why?
that's
How
the
can I fix
choice.
it? What can we do?
I find it so hilarious when people don't like me.
I can't imagine anyone not liking you.
Oh, it happens all the time.
But
Come and observe
but
me at
from
work.
my perspective, you're just like amazing, and I love you. Abby.
You know,
There's no way I could think of anyone
To
not.
be honest, I
feeling
don't
that
know
way.
if I've ever been mean to you.
No, you've been direct.
Right. But most people would take my directness as being mean. But
Oh.
I actually haven't actually been mean to you yet. Maybe if I was mean to you.
I think I'd still like you.
Think it's time.
Like, there might be a lot of masochistic in
I'm
that.
straight stitching to you now. Like
No, I think that's like a thing, but we should discuss that at some point.
You being mean to me.
No, I mean that too. I don't even know how could be mean to you. I feel like I look at your face and I'm like, I can't be mean to that.
I get that a lot.
Like this needs not to be mean, and yours too.
thanks. Yeah. I'm a sensitive soul.
Yeah, I don't think I could be mean to you guys. I could try.
Please don't.
I'd lose a friend. That's fine. So yeah, maybe next time that's what we'll talk about. Us your guys' inability to be mean and my complete and utter naturalness of being mean to people. I really am not mean to people.
You really are not.
Well, actually, no, I am actually
You're
okay
just
with
really
saying
forward.
I'm
You just
okay.
say things like they are and not really like
I will say that
You don't sugarcoat.
I don't tend to care how people feel about things.
see, I'm opposite. See, we're getting into next week's topics.
Yeah.
No, let's stop.
Okay. Well, tune in next time for figuring out why I don't actually care about hurting other people's feelings and why these two are incapable of actually hurting people's feelings. We are a wonderful trio. Our planned siege to take over the world. It's gonna go off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Without a hitch. Thanks, guys, for joining us for this episode of Breath of Life Conversations. We really enjoyed having you here.
Bye.
Bye.